going on with it? Seriously, it sounds really bad. Let me just... see if I can... See if that does anything. That fixes that. So it was like a weird audio coming from the TV, and
Revelio.
I want to loot all of his stuff. Yeah, no potions. What's over here? What's this? Steal someone's apple.
Revelio.
What's in there? Doesn't open.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new 5th year.
Must be starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That is not helpful.
Revelio.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
You know, it sounds like Harry. What were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Does that mean he's gonna be a bad guy? Hope so, so we can join him. Join him in the dark. Dark side.
I'd much prefer it if everyone could simply use all of the common rooms. I'm not a fan of mine, and frankly I find the decor quite depressing.
It would be far more enjoyable if the prefect stayed out of the common rooms. Should get rid of the lot of them.
But it's always so noisy in the common room, and then I can't concentrate, so I end up just talking to everyone and nothing gets done.
It's astonishing what one can learn when keeping one's mouth shut in the common room. People feel at liberty to talk about anything there.
Made the mistake of leaving my potions homework in the common room. I'm convinced Peeves absconded with it.
There's only one common room that everyone wishes they could get in, and that's Hufflepuff. Been that way for 1,000 years, or so Garlic says.
Everyone's getting into Hufflepuff and all that.
Don't get the password wrong is all I can say.
Even if I knew how to get into the other common rooms, I wouldn't bother. There's a reason I was sorted into my house.
Ugh, I can't wait to have a nap in front of the fire in the common room later. After Sharp's last class, I've earned it.
Oh, quick thing. This is the past. I didn't know that. Also, this thing right here.
I think I'll go
Fake.
for a quick sprint on my
People
broom.
keep saying it was real back in the day.
I find it helps stimulate my mind. Especially if you could.
If
Have
you
you
do
rolled
that,
that?
you'll lose. Trust me.
Lumos.
Who's losing?
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
She's more of a strategist. So...
Revenge!
It's not real. I'm gonna spin this. Wait, what the hell is... Wait a minute, wait a minute. This was a globe, what the hell is this? I'm looking around. I'm not that many people. I can't look at that. Oh, that would be awesome though when I look at it. The doggos, right? Whoa! Supposed to be a Mises? The unicorn! Well, we already know where those look like. Voldemort was having to taste one of those.
I really hope we get to see, or at least, I think I heard one.
It's the fishy, right? Where's the fishy?
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Aha, you're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Teach me the forbidden spell. You know which one. Also, Where is the snake?
Did
We
that
need to
student
wake
say
him.
he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very
Sorry
nice
for
to
that.
meet you.
Pleasure
I'm
was
outta here.
all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Voldemort's relative.
Is the new fifth
We should
year
kill him,
Slytherin in
take
here?
over.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I used to enjoy flying, but there are so many rules now.
Wait a minute. I was like, oh, look. Giant snake head. Sorry, that's giant compared to what I've normally seen. I'm not fond of that. Destroy it. When I learn how to lockpick, guys, you guys are gonna love me. You guys are best buds. That spawned in. This is where we feed the snake. Oh my god, we feed the troublemakers here. The ones that we consider troublemakers, meaning the good guys. We throw them in there. They get eaten alive by the snake. Oh, there's so many bones. People go exploring in there because we're part of the sewer system. Snake, sewer system. Haha.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I don't think she
I've
liked
been
the joke.
dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now,
No,
in
no,
light of
no.
your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Color
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
It's a book.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
And it takes away. Not today, though. You have to earn
Thank you,
it.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that step?
Revelio.
And see what details the
Kobe. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a cryptid. And what the story was, if you touch these things, you get stuck. You cannot rip your arm off. You have to cut off your limb just to get away. If you don't, it will drag you into the water and you will die. And then it gets to feast on you. Because you are dead. Very dark creatures. I think that's what we're learning, is how to be a dark wizard, and that's what we're gonna be, a dark wizard. Gear. Challenges? We need the gloves. Glasses. Take them off. Them. That should be okay. Now let's, necklace. Yeah, we don't need that.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside.
Revenge.
How do I open chests?
You've been practicing.
Revenge.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
This is what I want. How do I... All I can do is here. Oh, I just have to find those specific areas. It's got a fast travel system. Flue
And
powder.
here we are.
And
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Because that would explain a lot of how they can actually travel.
You can get
It's like,
almost
how do they get to each
anywhere in the
class?
castle quickly from Central Hall.
Yeah, that was always my biggest question for Hogwarts, and a lot of people's thing. How the hell are they traveling this giant school without an issue? and getting to every class.
Always something
Not
happening
late.
here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to
Saying
explain
that,
the
like, we
details
got
of
in the
the
way of the
field
dragon.
guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
We didn't do that.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
No. I'm trying to focus
Can I hear out the whole deal with that?
as reading, but it's just
Revelio.
nothing. Mirror's broken.
I
Feels
should
like
like to retire to a small hamlet, my lord.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
Dead.
It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
I'll do this one, then I'll do the next one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Revelio. I don't think I'd be a good wizard because of the pronunciation.
Am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
I hope so too.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something and
Revelio.
solve the mystery.
Hold to assign. I don't know any others, and she told me to wait. I want. What's this one? I need this one. The pure evil that we could obtain. It's in the game. Just waiting. He's just looking at it. She's looking at us going like,
Revenge!
you're gonna die. You die a lot. Chest.
Revenge!
Says there's a chest. Above me? Oh well.
Apparently married.
Someone's bound to start delivering this empty painting soon.
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
I don't know what I can do.
Revenge!
Someone's bound.
So this one's being tracked. Let's go.
Riddle of the empty painting soon.
It's a roll system. There's my jump. Whee! Door stuck. There we go. Run away, door stuck.
Revenge!
I wanna know about this. Not working. I need knowledge. That looks interesting. Come on. I can't go for a swim. Sadness. I want to get my clothes all wet. I want to swim. I am clearly going the wrong way. What are you?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Just kitty? Petty kitty. Oh, yeah, kitty. Look at it. Oh, yeah, kitty. Captain, she's a kitty. Captain, I'll show you again. That's a cat. That's a cat. How adorable that thing is. Oh, don't worry, you're still cute. Okay, now where am I going? I'm lost. Door open.
Revenge!
Can I have the hat? It looks very important. Oh. What'd I get? Aha. Okay.
Revenge!
Ooh, what's this? Scabbers. Oh, my health went up. makes me think, do I have a box to put stuff into? No. You just click, click, click. It's another cat. Don't worry, Jack. Don't worry, kitty. She'll be okay, kitty. It's always just good. Dog was just okay, but no cats. That's the best. Just 300-pound guy just falls over, going, wow, how adorable this thing is. That kind of fall. Big earthquake. What is that?
Revelio.
Who are you? Why isn't it working? Who are you? He's got tentacles on his face.
Lumos.
No, didn't work. Freaked me out for a second though when he jumped.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I've played a lot of games where it's gonna shoot me and those things are gonna kill me. Fire, 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 fire,
Tell me what you've
fire,
got.
fire. Death.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
So they want me to not mess this up. So it's Levioso and eventually it's Leviosa. How did it become from Levioso to Leviosa?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
You can tell she's got another 20 years in her. Like wizards live a lot longer. Girl's leaning on the desk, saying, "Ah, yes." Okay. I'm forced to stand.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Ow!
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Now, well done.
It's not breaking. Oh, I was supposed to let fall.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
Protego. Now perceptive. Protego.
This will not be your first. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
For this adept. I do. Your opponent decides to attack or defend yourself.
Can you hear me still?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
He's not happy.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again,
cool.
Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
No. Damn it, why is everything locked? Can you people stop locking everything?
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
What?
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Maybe it's because you're still a first year.
I'd hate to face...
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Just means
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
potions ingredient?
No.
Revenge.
What's over here? Thank you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Mm-hmm. Revelio.
Just avoid that. No! Yeah, report the problem. What the f... Oh, hell no. Put me back. I ain't stopping. That was mean. I'm liking the game, and they're like, get out. Continue, put me back, damn it. I was doing stuff. I was running around. I was enjoying it.
Revelio.
Oh man. Ooh, I didn't notice this.
There you go.
Oh, it feels nice to pop down. You guys probably hear that almost. Ah.
Revelio.
Dude, they have cats everywhere. Imagine if these were all like just random students. How do I turn back? How do I turn back? Shim doesn't like, how do I turn back? This is very strange.
What are you up to now?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! Come now, Annabelle, it was a long time ago! Leave me be! I will talk about it! What the...
What's going on? Right, no. It's already better. You could destroy stuff? Why would I do that? I can just sell it. So I got more offense. I change the appearance of it. That is awesome. Look at that. Pure evil. I'm gonna fix that first. I don't like how the hoodie is. Hoodie down. I don't have anything better yet. Forgetting to do that. Settings. Settings. Just because it crashed earlier. Just because it crashed earlier. Just want to be safe and sorry.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Oh.
Revelio.
Go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
There's a lock. When do we learn how to do those? I'm not looking up because it's too fun. I like figuring it out. I can't figure it out
Here.
after like a certain period of time.
Behind you.
Nowadays.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
We figure out or don't play.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Don't pick me because I don't know.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Try again, I failed.
Accio.
Mine.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
Is that the girl from Fable?
I see a lot of potential, but remember...
Is that Whisper?
Potential is nothing without practice.
That could be horribly wrong.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh, he now knows I'm new. He takes the book away from me and yells at me. And then...
Very simply, cast Accio spheres and Splendid! Not to worry. Now, think of this like gobstone. Very good. That's it! Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
Ah!
Excellent control.
Just barely with it. Ding! You can't see. Can you not do that?
Nicely done. There we go.
Nope, nope, stop! Oh my god! He's like, no, stop! He's like,
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
God. Oh, this is
I
cruel.
think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now.
I'm probably
You
gonna have to
will
kill her.
need it. This round
inside of me
settles it
already.
all.
Here we go!
I was okay with that. You didn't have to warp her. Funny,
That
wait,
is how it's
wow!
done.
Whoa, look at her cheer! She's like, wow! I gotta say though, I'm okay with these glitches. These are hilarious. Is anything that's happening so far is intentionally I'll accept. It's just like, it's so stupidly funny. She didn't care for it that much. She said,
Happens to the best of us.
No, it doesn't.
Misha.
I made all the way over. I didn't like this one. This one was harder.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took
You lost
weeks
on the
for me to
basic
get
one, and the harder
anything
one you
right when I
won.
transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Yeah, but
my
I
mother
didn't transfer.
received an
I'm
offer to teach
completely new.
divination here. Before I knew it, We had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
They don't use.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Sure to complain.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Thank you for
I
telling
do
me,
miss
whereas I
Wagadu,
go destroy.
but I am glad to be here
I'm
at
a dark
Hogwarts.
wizard, mind you.
Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
It's hot, and the way I'm sitting on this thing is not going well.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cool. I like that.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Game crashed once, so yeah, it's good. It's not too bad.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his...
Take her down to battle.
Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
It wasn't that irritating. The second stage was.
And then the werewolf.
Revenge!
Why?
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion?
I'll accept those. Change your appearance? You just see this walking around. I don't know you, but I seem like a dark wizard now.
It was Albert Boot.
Here, let me see if I.
Stop it, please. You'll get us in trouble. Enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway.
That's cool.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
But you're all in trouble with Professor Black!
Revenge.
What was that for?
What? What? I did not know.
Revenge. Accio. Levioso. Revenge.
It's too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm gonna take a guess I got hurt for that. So how?
Revenge.
What's this? He's not happy about us being here. Okay. He's like, oh my god, there's
Off
a
on
new
another
student.
adventure, are we?
Yeah, you know, I'm taking you. Alright. How do I...
Revelio.
Who's on this way? Must resist petting cat. And I'm hoping, like, I'm looking at things like, and pretty much to be, I'm hoping things are gonna be like Night Museum kind of movement. That'd be awesome. But
Never forget.
there's a chest over here.
Revelio.
It's below me. No petting it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What's this? I'll be right back. Here. I'll be back. Hey Google, set an alarm for 30 minutes. Speed perception, plug that in.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
he continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Think about that, we beat the other guy with like a crappy wand. Or just like a wand that doesn't fit us, so it's like... Imagine beating him with a wand that actually suits us. Full Voldemort power. Sorry, I'm just using like light firepower.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I'm trying to crush one of the rocks I got. Jesus Christ. Reporter Ronan. Ah!
What are you up to now?
Take me.
Dagon!
This probably should cut the distance, since I am much closer. Why won't you open? That's cool. Was that Slytherin? Him. There's a snake coming out of his mouth.
You cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try. Whee!
He's a troublemaker.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Open. Anyone want to sacrifice themselves to the Kraken?
Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory.
This
Not
guy
for
was
the
never
leak.
in the PS2 or PS1 game.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his
glad he's actually in
containment
this one.
charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed.
So... let's do gear. And then we go back. Change its appearance.
Fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd...
Revelio. Dago.
So no one knows why he's... wait. The Quidditch games.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Look at I unlocked. What's this?
Revelio. Leviosa.
Can I help you?
Revelio.
What?
Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Why are they all locked? It's you.
Can I help you?
It's a little kid.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so
You must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Imagine using a Valkadabra and the thing just dead. Well, I guess I won.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Let's do it.
Confringo!
Lumo. Lumos.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes.
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Yeah, my bad.
That looks painful.
Yeah, let me try it again. Come on,
Care
man.
to try another round?
The first round was more
Yes,
fair.
don't count me out yet.
Brilliant! That looks painful.
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
It was full when I had it.
There you go.
That looks painful.
Whatever.
Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
She's still near.
Some big hits that round. Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Pew, 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 pew.
Hope to see you back here again.
Aww.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
She seems upset. Oh, that hurts. Oh. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, 9, 20. Oh. Just trying to make sure it stops. Look at that pinch feeling in it. Let's try something. Oh, they have precautions on there just in case. No? Okay. No? Hmm.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'd have done the same.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Okay, give me 1 second, right back. I check something.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revenge! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school. Leviosa! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Uh-oh. Cab right back. Pizza's done.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revenge. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revenge. Revelio.
Level 1 lock. Oh.
I miss playing gobstones.
What are you up to now?
We're almost there.
Revelio.
curses.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Okay, honestly, whoever did this is kind of a dick. It's just a prank, brah.
Lumos. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Whoa.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Yeah, it's just footage. Goblet of fire.
Revelio.
What's this?
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Yeah, I would like to learn about that.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Grr.
To all of
flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio! Revelio!
Don't get too he simply because
I hope you had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones. I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
There's a reason why I'm helping her, even though I'm being a dark wizard. Think about it, people getting sprayed, they're not liking that because now they gotta clean their clothes. That sucks. So it's like a hee-hee.
I adore decorating for
Levioso!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
See if we can unlock a few more areas real fast. No.
Revelio!
Oh, what's this?
Revelio! I should come back to this another time. Revelio! I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
He's probably still in that armor.
Revenge! I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. Revenge! Revenge!
I trust the preliminaries weren't too much trouble.
It looks more like a sea serpent. Or a sea dragon. More or less, yeah, more or less a sea dragon. Wyverns don't have the lower hands. It's just their wings are like, it's like their hands and then the wings like a bat. That's wyvern. Dark Souls keeps calling them dragons. It's like, you're pissing me off. They're like off-brand dragons.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Oh, I get it. Person jumped. You can see if they were up there, they jumped. Oh, they bashed their head on the rock and died. Yeah, that'll do it. And if you survived, you land in the water and drown.
Revenge!
Hogwarts, graphic there.
My interest in herbology.
What's with the damn locks?
Revenge!
go?
Revenge! Repairer. Revenge. Accio. Revenge.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Think how often you'd be late to class just not knowing this. Or not being able to do this.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
Revenge.
You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
You know, something gets stuck in the tooth and you have
Glad
not,
I
like,
could
no
be
way
of
to get out.
service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me.
Revenge!
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I should be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. Revenge is looked. If you stew them, then they can
I needed the items.
Merlin's beard! Revenge! Look! What's going on?
see for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
This version of Hogwarts looks awesome. Look how big this place is. And this place is small compared to the other place.
Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students. Oh, hence the name. Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Revenge.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? So you still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Even if I find something better, it will always look like this. I gotta sit up just a bit more. Honestly, I wish this hat was like this, but what's this one? Oh, I need to be level 7 for it. What level am I?
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Huh? A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revenge!
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revenge!
So many rocks.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I don't know what I'm doing. You're like sending me on loose.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Nope, oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Whoa. Got barbed wire on. Nope.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Oh, another green box.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
I need to create the wand.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
I'm really liking this.
How intriguing.
I don't like it. It's just stick. Cool.
Curious indeed.
This is the one I'm gonna do with this.
How intriguing.
Okay, because I don't know my Harry Potter lore. Harry Potter wands for great evil. I say great and it changes great to 3. Harry Potter wand types for great evil. Okay, wand woods. That should help. Okay, does it just say what it is underneath? No, it just says that is the Akeika, very unusual wand, has great with tricks, refuses to produce magic for anyone else but their own owner. Okay, okay, so that's just odors and stuff. Okay, not that wand, so not the elder, because that's for people who are not stubborn. Accident. Apple is for... So, no apple, because that mixes poorly with dark magic. So the ash is for people who are stubborn, courageous, but never cross, or so they're never cross or arrogant. So still no ash. Aspen, let's see what that is. A one, white and fine. So an aspen is basically people who are basically determined and strong-minded, or people who are like, I mean, also people who are pretty much like, ooh, a shiny quest, ooh, look, another quest, woohoo, quests. So I love doing that, so I might get an aspen. So now to beach wand. Beach wands are for people who are full grown, basically Merlin people.
intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown, I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want.
Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio certainly never
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there.
Could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Huh! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revenge. Revenge. Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Revenge.
Beautification potion. I shan't tell. Certainly suits you.
Sounds very pleasant. Show me around.
Revenge.
Welcome to JP Potions.
Revenge. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this, you'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
What can I do for you today?
Rebellion. Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an Auror? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the Ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
juice potion wants keeping away from today's young.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister? I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll get him eventually. A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! That's right, you lumbering out. He's faltering. A few more hits. Good job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. There. Good as new.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo. Revenge.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Sometime in the fresh air would do wonders.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Revenge!
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me? I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later. And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. Revelio! Revelio!
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.